You hear the theme music, the show starts just like that. It's bam. Now, it's Bill, Alex, and Mike, but in the featured seat. Justina Valentine in the building.
What's up?
Welcome.
What's up, Alex?
Yes.
What's up, Bill? Mike? What's going? Bam! I love the name of that show because it's just like bam. It's in
all
your
the
face.
time. It's like bam.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He shocks her
Wake
every
up.
time.
She jumps every time I do it.
I'm just glad to have backup today, so thank you, girlfriend.
Yes, girl. Because when
Yes.
they wanted to start without you, and I was like, ain't no bam without Alex.
Thank
So,
you.
Yeah, you're
backup already.
Not sure how I feel about this. We got your back all the time.
Not sure.
I need a little more
she
beauty
tra-
at the table. You know?
She trade on us quick. As soon as another lady came
Right?
to the table, like, yeah,
All
nah,
of a
nah.
sudden.
Now it's even.
Need some more beauty.
Hello, yeah,
I
she
got
need a little backup.
Yes.
Yeah, if we get into a wild style with them, it's over. They're
it
dead.
will be.
Yeah.
Especially around
Yo, I heard how she went at
Yeah.
O'Shea Shay and my man Ocho.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, nah, I'm good.
I'm going to leave that alone.
I didn't even know. What's crazy is I didn't even know Ocho get down like that. I had no
Neither.
idea.
Caught me off guard,
so
too.
then when I went to do the show, I'm like, let me go see Uncle Shay Shay, whatever. And when Ocho was like, yeah. As soon as I got on, he was like, you want a rap battle? And I was like, I'm thinking he's kidding. So, but then he keeps like testing me, and finally I'm like, okay, he's not gonna keep testing my show. What's up, Ocho? Go, you know. and then Shay Shay was just like, oh man.
here we
so
go.
Then, I had to eat Ocho up a little bit, and then at the end, Uncle Shay Shay, he just set himself up. When I said, I got to come sit on the couch, he's like, we've never had a white woman. I said, well, we know what you do with white women now, Uncle Shay Shay. He just gave me the alley-oop. Like, how could I not dunk that? It was right there. But no, they're awesome. I had a lot of fun with them, man. They're crazy.
You're having fun with that. The freestyle, the ad lib, the just throwing it out there. Has that always been you, or you had to kind of adjust to that?
Yeah, I've always loved to just like entertain people, so I've always been very outgoing. I never had a shell to, come out of, and I just like to make people laugh, and I think, I'm a clown. I mean, I got the hair to match, some people might say clown like it, but I just, I love to make people laugh. I love to entertain people, and I was always like that my whole life. Yeah, so to be able to do it for a living is just so dope.
I bet nobody picked on you at school because you knew
You
how
know
to handle
what?
them.
I was always the type that I always stood for like people that were getting picked on. You know what I mean? I've always been that type. Like if I see someone getting picked on, then I'll attack the bully. But I never got picked on. I keep it real.
They want that.
But yeah, I've always had the gift of gab, so I love what I do.
So you're in Philly tomorrow night
Yes.
at Punchline. Yeah, so tell us what you're in town for. You got a comedy show. It's Justina and Friends. What's up?
Yeah, so it's Justina Valentine and friends, and I am bringing some of my friends. I'm use the term loosely because I'll eat them up too. But I'm bringing the Wild Style King, Mr. Cut the Beat, Conceited. I'm bringing Mr. Did I Go Too Far, Rip Michaels, Radio Big Mac. And then we also, and Charlie Clips, battle rap legend Charlie Clips. Okay. And then I'm also bringing some dope Philly talent. We got Buck Wild in the building.
Okay.
Yep, we got Pound Cake, and we got Kobe Jack. So, when I come to the city, I gotta see what's up and bring some of the Philly natives, the comics, to come rock with us. And it's gonna be everything. It's gonna be stand-up comedy. Yes, I'm doing stand-up. Okay. Of course, it's gonna be freestyle. You know how I get down, so it's definitely gonna be freestyle. Roasting, rapping, music, a little bit of everything.
Okay.
A lot of people say that stand-up is like one of the hardest things to do, but I also would say that freestyling is also hard.
Yeah.
And, so what, for you, since you can do both, what would you say is harder?
Well, for me, I'm just gonna say stand-up is harder because I'm just a freestyle veteran.
That ain't nothing.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Telling jokes is hard.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Dissing your mother's easy.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, but I think if Rip Michaels was here, he'd be like, stand-up is easier because he's just like a go at stand-up, But for me, being on Wild 'N Out, and even with the shows we go do college shows and whatever, like, you do a bit of stand-up in that because I'm roasting the crowd, talking to the crowd, crowd work. It's all improv. So, and I recently did a roast of Michael Blackson. I mean, he's very easy to roast. I mean, God roasted him already, to be honest.
Oh my God.
But
It's true.
But
and he comes at people, so you don't even feel bad for going back in.
now, I mean, he invited me to his roast, but so I did my thing on that was BET weekend last year, but so I'm excited. I'm excited to be doing stand up, and I love Philly. Like, I definitely have roots in Philly. I've been rocking with Philly for years. So you're going to hear all about it tomorrow night at the show.
She got that watch in Philly.
Oh, yeah, this is Philly source. Shout out to Shine Jewelers. Shine, I want 20% off my next piece.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Sean, we want endorsement then. Like, yo, hold on a second.
My
Like,
earrings
don't
are from the hair store. I just want to say.
So look, if we say Shine Jewelers 3 more times, I think everyone here needs, a little icy trinket.
we should be shining.
Yeah, Shine
tomorrow.
Jewelers, Shine Jewelers on South Street. Shine, you know what's up. You're the
I can
official
keep
sponsor
saying his
now.
name. 20% ain't gonna help me.
Right.
Yeah, 20% off
Right.
the AP ain't gonna help
Yeah,
you much.
right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right, like, bet. No problem. 20%.
Got
Got
20%.
Got
She's like, can I put a little something on it? Like, I'm gonna come
You know
back
what I'm
and
saying?
pay you.
I'm old school.
every
We hit it with the
couple weeks.
layaway joint. Like, yo, I'm gonna just drop $5 on this for my summer
Yeah,
check.
yeah. He's like, I got 5 on it.
My
Take the
summer
song.
check.
It's got to be a
I'll back
layaway or
next week.
something.
No,
we'll
but
work on
Shine
it.
has those good diamonds because you do want to be careful. Like when you're buying jewelry, you got to make sure. And Shine has the good
Yo,
stuff.
hold on. Like, is he paying you?
No,
He's
she's
giving me
paying
my
him.
next piece.
Nah,
for half
paying
off.
him.
right. Look, we not saying
I
his
know.
name no
I feel
more.
like we're-
I am because my next piece. No,
All right. So people want it. Before we take our first break, we're going to come back, talk a little bit about what's going on in the news, some of the things that
Yeah.
are happening, rap battles that are not necessarily going well for people. But to get tickets and everything for the show, just hit up Punchline.
Yeah, tickets are available on Ticketmaster. If you go to the link in any of my bios, whether on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, it's just my name at Justina Valentine. You can hit the link and get your tickets. If you got a couple extra dollars and you want to holler and you want to meet the fleet, you know what I mean? Get you a little meet and greet, a couple extra dollars more, but it's worth it. If you want to look picture perfect, because you get a picture and you get a hug and all that other good stuff.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's gonna be like, because we were talking about the Chris
Yes,
Brown
I
meet
said,
and
are you
greets.
doing Chris Brown style meet and greets?
Yeah, I mean, if they got, I've done some change for a little bit of change. How much? If they got a couple extra dollars on them, I don't. I plead the fifth. This is daytime TV. It's a family show.
Yeah.
So
What happens in the meet and greet stays in the meet and
yes.
greet.
Hello. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why you pay extra, so nobody knows.
Exactly.
Okay.
This starting to sound like a Diddy party. Let's go to that break.
Let's go to break. We're going to go to break on that one. Bam! Justina Valentine's in the featured seat. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off
We are given the platform here with no fear.
always comes out
We
swinging.
should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Hey, it's your girl Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Y'all, you have no idea. Like the conversation during breaks, you need to go to her show.
Yeah, you're-
Like, you need to
Because
get
I'm
there
trying to keep it clean. I'm trying hard. I'm like starting to shake.
and check it out. Right. Like, she's an entrepreneur, so she could do that. We still got jobs
I know.
and everything here.
And y'all killing it and
So
looking
we gotta
good doing
stay.
it. Yeah.
thank
Appreciate
you.
that. Appreciate
For
you.
sure.
the queen of battles, rap battles, all of that stuff. Obviously, the whole Drake-Kendrick thing you're up on.
It just keeps going, seems like.
It does keep going. So
now,
now
it's
well,
not
no,
over.
I mean the after effects.
Yeah, I was gonna say the battle is done, but I guess you mean
Yes.
He already took
I think
the
a lot
L.
of people aren't looking at Drake the same now because of what happened.
Well,
Hey,
it gets
man.
worse. It gets worse. So Kendrick just did sold out shows in Toronto.
Right.
Crowd was loving him. And apparently some politician, Canadian politician, was at the show.
Didn't he do
Enjoying himself.
Not Like Us like 11 times?
Yeah,
or
they
something?
called for encores for Not Like Us in Toronto, and he kept going. But so Drake slid in the DMs of a Canadian politician
He's good for that.
and told him he was a goof. It's messed up for you going there. I'm all about Toronto. So this dude had to come back and publicly apologize for going to the Kendrick show.
Yeah,
he said,
I saw that.
I wasn't really there for him. SZA was there also. That's who I came to see. Drake's. So he's bullying politicians
man.
now into apologizing for the show.
Here's what I'll say. First of all, I love the word goof. I love calling people
Right.
goof. It's just such a funny word because it's like it's such a diss, but it's like Here's what I'll say. I love Drake. I love Kendrick, and at the end of the day, no matter what, Drake is still Drake. He's streaming, and he's always gonna be Drake. And like I said, I love them both. I think they are like, two of the best artists of our time. So let me start by saying that.
But
Well, no.
right,
As far as the politician thing goes, no. What I'm gonna say might actually surprise you a little bit. I am the type of person that I am big on loyalty. So if Drake and said politician had a relationship, it'd be like, let's say me and Nick Cannon, right? And Nick Cannon is beefing with you and Nick Cannon get into a crazy beef.
right.
And you asked,
I
thought we were.
I think you can take him, man.
but I'm just saying.
I got your back, Bill.
You
Don't
and
sweat
Nick
it.
get into a crazy beef, right?
That's your person.
And I'm coming to do a show in Philly, and you're like, Jay, pull out. I'm be like, Bill, I mess with you, but
Right.
you talking crazy about Nick. I can't come through the BAM this time around, because I am big on loyalty, so I could see how Drake was kind of like, damn,
But why you can't let him just like punk you though? Like,
The politician?
don't call me. Yeah, like don't call me.
the
and be
politician
like,
was well within his right to say whatever he wanted
That's
to
what
say
I'm
back.
saying, right? Like, yo, like it's one thing for you to hit me and be like, yo, man, that was lame that you went into the show. You kind of a goof. Like, nah, B, you lost the battle and it's a good song and I'm enjoying myself, man. Like, get over it.
If the politician was with the smoke, he could have just wrote back, "You not like us." But he
Right,
wasn't.
right.
But he wasn't with the
That's
smoke.
true.
And I think Drake was within his right to call him a goof if they had a relationship, and
And
I'm
Drake
not mad at
does
Drake for
represent
that.
and put on for Toronto all the time. She was
And
like, next time you run in your
politically-
campaign,
Right.
We were
and
talking
ask
about
me
it.
for
We
money.
had that discussion
Nobody
last
has
week.
put the 6 on the map like Drake.
That's
Right.
it.
So
No
maybe
question
he
about it.
expects a little loyalty from.
We talked about it
talked
earlier.
about
I
it,
said
yeah.
if it was me, I'm not paying for no more rec centers.
Right.
I'm not funding nobody else if you're going to disrespect me. So I actually get him wanting
Yeah.
the loyalty. We talked about
Yeah.
in Philly, there's no way
No
you
way.
could come to Philly disrespecting Freeway and have the crowd
Not gonna
be
happen.
on your
And
side.
gonna happen.
that's my point. So I'm really not looking at Drake sideways for telling old boy that he had a relationship with, Price sponsored him, when he ran his campaign, voted for him. So he thinks he's a goof. That's
But how do we know the DM exists? Did he tell? Because, like, if the politician's
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm sorry for going, he DM'd me and that's why I'm apologizing. That also takes
Drake
away from
actually
the apology.
posted it.
Oh, Drake was like,
Drake told
I
people
I got him, and he,
Y'all know
he
how
knows
Drake
what's
plays.
up.
Yeah.
Drake still
Oh,
has
yeah.
business with that
Drake
DM.
play.
He wanted to make an example of him.
Drake's
Like, look what
super petty
happened.
with it, man. He right
Okay.
out here like, yo, this punk want to show up and show and didn't want me to come through and support his campaign.
You're a goof.
You a
Drake
goof.
wrote in a DM to the former New Democratic Party leader. The musician then screenshot and showed it off on his
Oh, wow.
Instagram story
All
right.
to go out
mean-
there and call the guy a goof.
Okay. Well, he
Dude
put
said,
it
"I'm
out there."
sorry, Drake."
Yeah, because he
I
got to
didn't mean
worry
it.
about it. He got to worry about his constituency, right?
Right, he trying to get
He might
reelected.
have voters
Yes.
who actually like Drake. So I need y'all to continue to support me, man.
I do have a question though, because one part I don't know about the story is so the official What did he do? Did he post himself at the concert, or did someone just catch him there and take a video, or we don't know?
I don't know how Drake knew.
You can't be
Because we
sneaky
only
with
find
curious
out
about it.
because
Right,
of
how you
Drake.
find out,
Dude,
yeah.
he was all
Now, it's
kinds
one
of
thing
sorry.
if someone just caught a video of him there, but it's another thing if he
That's
like
true.
posted himself,
Right.
like turning up, singing the lyrics. I'm a little curious.
You know what I mean?
That's a
We're
very
gonna
good
have to
point.
further investigate.
We're going to do some investigation.
Yeah, we're gonna
into
do a
this.
little digging.
He said, "I'm from this city. I love this city. I was there for SZA. I don't even know Kendrick." But he went
Oh, wow.
on.
He totally changed.
Yeah, now you're with a
He
Trump
turned quick.
joint. He might
Like,
be
I was like,
Republican.
who? Kendrick who? I left before he even came on.
Wait, he turned into Trump. He said, "I've never heard of Kendrick
This is
Lamar. They say he's good, maybe even
might
great.
be
I don't
Republican.
know."
That's pretty good. That's a really good impression.
Another break. Bam. We'll be right back. Justina Valentine's in the building.
Oh yeah.
Stay with us.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and the Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text to emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Cue the music. The team is here. It's Bam featuring Justina Valentine today. She's in town. Punchline tomorrow. Grab tickets. Few available. The meet and greet. The whole nine.
Oh yeah, the whole experience.
Come over there and check it out. I feel like you're kind of ultimate entrepreneur. Is that fair?
I think so. Yeah, I like that title.
Okay, the back and forth. You do battles. Some love. Some not always love.
Yeah.
All right.
Mostly not. Yeah, mostly usually not love. I might throw in a compliment here or there, especially if it's to Nick. That is my boss. Don't forget.
Must be nice to be able to insult your boss on a regular basis,
Right.
on TV,
And then you gotta-
and get paid
That's
for
the
it.
show. No, but sometimes like if you hit him a little too hard after the show, it's like, Nick, we cool, right? We good?
Yeah, double check.
We good? I'm still good for the tour that's coming up, right? Because that's a nice paycheck. We cool, right, Nick? And then, you know.
He's good with that.
Yeah, no, Nick, one thing Nick always says, he says, all things are fair in love and comedy. And I guess that's true, because he thinks it's fair for him to populate the earth.
Right.
And then he thinks it's fair to say anything to anyone or have
We
anyone.
got a few rules.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
That's it. So he lives by it. So I respect it.
So we were talking about WNBA star Angel Reese. Gets a lot of the hate and criticism. People started calling her the me-bound woman, saying that she leads the league in rebounds because she misses her own shot and then goes back and gets the rebound.
Oh, wow.
Started criticizing her for it. There are whole websites that are criticizing her. Like, she doesn't rebound, she me-bounds. Hating on it. Angel Reese, I love her for this. She goes out there, she hears about it, does a whole post thanking the haters for labeling her the me-bound queen. Said, me-bound, rebound, crebound. If it comes off the board, it's mine.
Dig it. Dig
And
it.
then trademarked it.
I got ready to say that. That's what I got ready to say. You might as well own it.
Trademarked it, and now is talking about introducing merch and everything else. Said on TikTok, that's another $100,000 you haters just put in my pocket.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of entrepreneurs, she's an entrepreneur. She's doing her thing. I think Angel Reese has a lot of staying power because of stuff like that. She can take the bricks people are throwing at her and build something. And she came through when we were on tour for a while now, so I definitely mess with Angel. But yeah, I think that's part of being in the spotlight. People are going to talk, and I like what she says. She's like, I don't care who threw the shot up. If it's coming off the board, it's mine. So, she's owning it and running with it.
Thank you, haters, for putting money in my pocket.
There it is.
You love this.
Of course, I do, man. Like, look, man, you want to take shots at people, man. Like, I love when people just absorb it, right? Like, you want to take shots at me, great, man, but you're not going to break me. And not only you're not going to break me, I'm going to own it, and I'm going to rock out with it. So you want me to be the me-bound queen? All right, I'm going to be the me-bound, and now thank you for giving me that idea because I'm going to run and make some money off of it.
Period.
Right. I
Merch
love
sales
this,
through
man.
the roof.
Right. Then you'll be rocking a me-bound shirt soon. Me-bound shirts coming to your neighborhood.
I'm going to get a me-bound shirt.
She could do a whole marketing campaign about like you break up with a guy, but it's me-bound because he only wants you back. He don't want the rebound. He wants me-bound. It's a whole thing.
You'll be part of the endorsement team.
Yeah.
You don't have ownership of this whole me-bound thing.
Yo, they'll put a whole commercial around it. She throw up a couple shots that she keep missing, but she running up and catching her own rebounds. Like, dude, this is a whole campaign here. This is easy.
I love people in the public eye when that happens because there's always going to be people who hate for just no reason.
For sure.
And to be able to take it, spin it, and do something with it and put money in your pocket, it's like, thank you. I appreciate it. 20 million followers across platforms.
Like 25, but who's counting? What's a little 5 between friends, Bill? Like, whatever,
25 million?
Yeah, I got like 11 and a half on TikTok, and then 5 on Instagram, 5 on Facebook, and then like 2 on Snapchat.
Like, just throwing them around.
It's like 250 million views on YouTube, but it's not good. Yeah, it's not
It
good.
is what it is.
Better talk your stuff, girl.
Man, I'm just out here.
That many people, though, means that you get it good and bad. So talking
for
about
sure.
Angel, is that ever hard when you're that visible? People come at you.
I mean, at this point, to be honest with you, I'm just used to it. And I get roasted for a living. So I feel like my skin is a little thicker than the average person. But, every now and again, you'll have a video that goes viral. Sometimes we all got time. You be in the car service, going to your next location or whatever. Right. And you scroll in and you're like, damn. And every now and again, I want to roast somebody so bad. And sometimes I do. But then other times I'll be like, nah, I don't want to do that because then you just really giving that person power. Right. So usually you just laugh it off. And one thing I tell people all the time, like whether creators or artists or just anyone starting up something for the first time, I'm like, look, no one who's doing better than you, I promise, is coming to your page to hate. Anyone who's hating on you got less money, less clout, less motion. Whoever's trying to bring you down, they're below you.
That's a very good point.
It's the truth, Oh, that's true.
Except for Dion. Dion might got a couple.
Oh, Dion got smoke for you?
We're never gonna forget this.
Well, you made Dion mad. Yeah, what happened? Forget that.
I said
you smoke with Dion.
Ain't no we. That was you.
He just only came to me.
Oh, for you.
We were
but
talking
honestly,
about his son.
That
we were
shows,
talking about the Shador.
Oh, about Shador.
Yeah.
But that shows that you guys are lit because Dion's wild. And I mess with Dion. Shout out to Dion because we follow each other and he's a Wild 'N Out fan. So I don't agree with whatever they said, Dion. No,
but where's your loyalty? You here on the show and you got a
period. Dion, I still don't agree with that. But no,
Dion first.
Listen. It's lit though that he saw it. So props to you guys because it just shows people are watching you guys and what you're saying is getting out there into the world. That's dope.
Who else we gonna insult?
Oh
that's
my God. No, that's dope.
Let it be what it is, man.
All right.
I'm happy you recognized. Like, word?
That was
People in your DMs to diss us? That's what's happening.
Yeah, that means you guys are getting hot. I love it. Yeah.
I feel like that's hard for somebody who's a battle queen. Like you could take somebody apart who decides to come at you. You just got to pick the battles wisely.
Yeah, and I think too, you just don't want to give everyone that power. You know, I get...
Or that access. You got 25 million followers.
Right.
You post something, you just
platform,
gave
right.
them 25 million exposure.
100%. And I get paid to roast people, so I'm not just, you know, sitting up here and...
She doesn't do it for free.
Yeah, hello. You know, times I see someone in the street, they'll be like, yo, let's battle. I'll be like, how much money do you have on you? Because it's not... Yeah.
No, that's right.
But, you know, yeah, so I think you just can't let people have that access to you, and to just be in this industry, you got to really think that you the ish, you know? And no matter what people say, you got to kind of have them blinders on and keep going. Because people are going to hate you no matter what you do. You do nothing at all, they'll still hate you. Like, oh, she does, you know, she don't do nothing with her life. So you can never make all the people happy, ever.
Trademark me bounds.
Hello?
You can do it. I feel like that's a show. We just got entrepreneur stuff going on during the break.
For sure.
So you're here on tour. Can you can talk about this movie or whatever you're working on?
Oh, yeah. So
I guess I probably should have asked.
Oh,
when
no,
we
you're
weren't
good.
live.
No, you're all good. We were talking, you know, on the break and just, you know, letting Bam know what's going down. But yeah, I'm working on a movie that I wrote, I'm producing, I'm financing, and I'm feeling hot. I'm 2 for 2 with my projects, right? My first project was a movie that I also produced, wrote, directed, starred in, got my Eddie Murphy on, because, you know, I played like 6 characters.
Mm-hmm.
And I created that and sold it to MTV Entertainment. It's called Forget About Christmas. Like us Italians, we say forget about it. So it's Forget About Christmas. And then myself and my castmate Conceited, who will be with me in Philly tomorrow, we created and produced a television show called What's Cooking Good Looking. And we sold that to Kevin Hart's LOL network, and now that's available on Peacock and Tubi, all that. So I'm feeling like I'm 2 for 2. So I'm ready for my next movie, and it's super, super funny, and I can't wait to get into production for that this summer.
So no limits. You just out there.
Master P. Na. You feel me? Yeah.
How do you have time for it all?
You know, I really just love what I do, and I worked so hard to get here. Like, not everybody really knows. Like, for some people, I just popped up on TV and they have no idea. Like, I had to work really hard to get here. Grind, cut my teeth, didn't know nobody who knew somebody, like, you know, and in Jersey, we don't have sports scenes, we don't have radio stations, you know, it's not like, you know, it's just different. So I had to work really, really, really hard to get where I'm at. So I just stay with an attitude of gratitude. Yeah. I'm very happy to be here, and I love what I do. So I'm happy to work. It's fun. It's like you get that movie done or that project done, and you feel like Jack in Titanic. Like you on the boat, and it's just like you on top of the world. So I love it. I live for it.
That's awesome. It is, people always say it took like 10, 12 years to be an overnight sensation.
For sure.
You know, and you've been sitting there putting the time in.
You met me before I was on Wild 'N Out here in these Philly streets promoting.
You were doing your thing
Yeah.
at station events. It was like 2015.
I look very different though. I did not have all this meat on my body. You know, some of it is natural, some of it's enhanced, but yeah, I definitely look. I was hungry back then for real.
Doing your thing.
Yeah, good. Yeah, now I'm eating good.
All right, we gotta get ready to get out of here. People can see you in Philly. Is the tour moving around?
Yeah, we have a few other dates that we've locked in. We're in Boston next month, but it's all about Philly. So tomorrow night, we're at the Punchline, 7:30, Philly. Don't be late. It's my show, so I'm up first. All right, Bam will be in the building. So, you know what I mean? Be there. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Punchline, 7:30 p.m. Let's get it, Philly.
And then the Soulmates watching on Fox Soul. The tour will then continue around the country. So make sure you're following her on social media.
Yes.
You can check her out in a city near you at some point.
Or they
soon.
can hop on a flight, man. They still got a day.
Just come on
Hello?
in.
Yeah, come in. There's tickets available. Come to Philly, man. Kick it with
You
us,
can do the
man.
meet and greet.
You get the meet and greet and everything.
It's
Something strange for some change.
There it is. It's a lot of beautiful hotels I heard on South Street. Let's go.
Soulmates, thanks for watching. It's time to go. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Peace.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first round draft pick during the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
As we work to get through these times together, You may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
On Fox Soul, challengers Quan LX and Big Angry Adams, ready to go blow by blow on those hot topics. Face Off on Fox Soul starts right now.
Talk about his politics a little bit. I know that you had some discussions.
Well, everyone's calling him a Democrat. He's not a Democrat. He would be offended if people called him a Democrat. Because of this board thing he was on for Governor Walz, it wasn't to serve. He was just serving the community. But I can't believe a political issue would